What's up, guys? Thank you for tuning in. My name is Roman. Roman wasn't built in a day on Instagram. I am a videographer based out of Los Angeles, California. And what I've begun to realize is more and more people have been coming to me for questions about how to start their journey into filmmaking. Is that a lot of people will simply look at my work, they say, I like that work. They'll look at my equipment and they'll think, okay, in order to get what he's doing, in order to get that look, I need to have that equipment. And that is absolutely, completely incorrect. When you're deciding which camera you want to get, it doesn't have anything to do with me, it doesn't have anything to do with any of your other favorite creators. It just has to do with what you need. Now, if you don't know what you need, which a lot of us don't know, I don't know what it's like to own a Sony camera. I don't know what it's like to own a GH5. I haven't owned it. Let's just go with me, for example. I love Canon. That's my initial preference. I've shot Canon since the T2i when it first came out. That whole Rebel series I rocked with super hard. I love the Canon 5D, from the Mark II to the Mark IV. Incredible cameras. I just personally prefer the Canon color scheme. That's me. You might not have that preference. You may care more about something else. For example, when I bought my T6i, when I first started shooting music videos, I bought this T6i because I love Canon. When at the same time, for around the same price point, I could have got a camera that shoots 4K. This one does not shoot 4K. But I just love Canon color so much. Color grading is such a huge part of what I do, it didn't matter to me. I was putting out plenty beautiful 2K imagery, 2K music videos, killing the game. I charged $300 for 2K music videos towards the end of working with that camera. So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter which camera you're working with, it matters how you use that camera, right? So as a music video director and as a cinematographer, I like to shoot in slow motion a lot. So when this camera came out compared to this one, just the fact that I could only shoot 60 frames slow motion in 720 on here, I could shoot 60 frames slow motion in 1080 on my M50 that I'm shooting on right now, and I can also shoot 4K. And the fact that all of that are at a lower price point than most of the other competitive 4K cameras at the time just won it over for me. I was like, I have to get this M50. I ordered it. I gotta say, I love this camera. I could totally go for an upgrade, but I don't need to. I love the images that I get out of this camera, and as you guys can see, if you go and watch my music videos, they're pretty awesome. So go check out my music videos and let me know in the comments if you can tell which shots are 4K and which shots are 1080. Just a little. So if you need help, let's just go ahead and end it off with this. If you actually need help, you cannot decide which camera you want, you can afford both cameras, price isn't an issue, whatever, DM me. Roman wasn't built in a day. We'll talk about it. We'll figure out what camera you need. Hopefully this video doesn't, blow up, and well, hopefully it does. So I'll talk to you guys later. I appreciate you. If you have any more questions, just the main point of this video is don't base your decision just because I have this camera, you should get this camera. It's got to fit within your budget, and it's got to fit within your needs, and you got to be comfortable using it. You don't want to be getting confused between searching through the menus and whatnot. You want to be comfortable with your camera and just get the job done. I encourage you guys, if you haven't started shooting anything and you have a phone and you're looking to buy a camera to get into this, just go play around with your phone, get some shots on your phone, use whatever tools you have at your disposal. The best camera, the best equipment that you can have is what you already have right in front of you. I'm a firm believer in that. Go check out the equipment that I use. I dropped that video a few days ago or a week ago. The equipment I use is super basic. Canon M50, $100, $80 light is lighting me right now. There's so many tools at our disposal. There's no excuses to not be able to go out and make great content with just an iPhone or whatever camera you have, the tape recorder in the garage or whatever. just go out, create, get good, so we can, you know, weed out all these people who aren't working hard enough and getting better and trying hard enough. So anyways, I'm just kidding. But if that's you, get out. No. Anyways, hit me on Instagram. Roman wasn't built in a day. We'll talk about your camera. Hit the bell, hit the subscribe button, so I can continue to bring you guys more content. Appreciate you, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.